This is the 6 Sports Desk.
Well, spring football is in the air, and the Michigan Wolverines were on full display in Ann Arbor this afternoon. The Wolverines holding their annual spring game, but with a very special guest, a former NFL quarterback who Jim Harbaugh drafted in the second round back in 2011. Colin Kaepernick was back on a football field throwing at halftime of the spring game in front of NFL scouts. Kaepernick is trying to complete his comeback to the NFL, and his former head coach gave him center stage to show what he's still got in this right arm of his, and since he last played in the NFL 5 years ago. He was able to connect with a couple of Michigan wide receivers on a throwing routine, which was set up ahead of time, and Harbaugh was making sure everything ran smoothly in front of the NFL scouts at the Big House. After his open throwing session, Kaepernick opened up about how thankful he is for Harbaugh giving him this opportunity.
Coach Harbaugh, he's always been phenomenal for me. From the time we met at the Combine, my pro day, to him drafting me and choosing to start me. And, you know, from there, our relationships continue to grow and develop. So, phenomenal person, phenomenal man, a lot of love for Coach Harbaugh. I mean, it shows who Coach Harbaugh is. You know, he's someone that he's going to fight for you. And his relationship with you goes beyond just football. He loves you as a person.
Well, on the diamond, the Michigan State softball team was looking to bounce back this afternoon against Ohio State. And after falling to the Buckeyes last night, head coach Jackie Joseph's message ahead of this game was simple. Come out and punch him in the mouth. Now, there was a great crowd on hand, including Owasso softball coach Joellen Smith, who's fresh off a state title from last spring. And in the second inning, the Spartans delivered the first punch. Freshman Kaylee Roper ropes one over the left field wall to put MSU up 1-0. Ohio State would respond in the next half inning, though. J.C. Roberti keeps her hands inside and crushes her second home run in as many days. And just like that, we're all tied at 1. It stayed that way into the 5th inning when Taquai Dumas changed all of that with one swing of the bat. She bangs it off the scoreboard for a solo home run to give MSU the lead. And that calls for some high-energy dance moves. In the circle, Ashley Miller was lights out. This is her 12th strikeout of her complete game effort as MSU wins it 2-1. And we're going to hear from the Spartan women tonight on 6 News at 11. And sticking with the Spartan women, the Michigan State gymnastics team will be competing in the NCAA Seattle Regional Finals tonight at 8 p.m. The Spartans have a chance to make it to nationals, and we're going to have a full update on that tonight on 6 News at 11. But stay with us, because a final look at your forecast is coming up right after the break.
This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Tonight, the fate of a man accused of killing 3 people in Jackson County is now in the hands of a jury. Closing arguments were heard today in the trial of 43-year-old Zachary Borton. Prosecutors claim he killed 3 senior citizens back in August at a home in Grass Lake Township. Defense attorneys claim the shooting was in self-defense and that Borton had no reason to commit murder.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Ukrainian resistance fighters aren't just battling Russian troops, they're also facing major supply issues. Josh Sanchez is here for you now with how a team of Ukrainian Americans and Michigan veterans.
Well, mid-Michigan, we're stuck in the 40-degree temperatures for the next couple of days, but the good news is it doesn't last for long. But on the downside of that, we have a couple of rounds of rain and maybe even some snow showers that we need to get through this week. But look at next week. Absolutely beautiful 60-degree temperatures returning yet again. So spring is finally going to move in for us here.
I want it to be next week already.
Right. We just got to get through this.
I tried to fast forward spring. I can't fast forward the time there,
I need you to work on that for me.
I will try my best.
That needs to be what happens between now and the 11 o'clock show.
Fingers crossed I can figure it out by then.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
I'll text David. Maybe he knows.
Yes.
Maybe we can find a loophole there where we can all just work together to make that happen.
All right.
We're going to get this.
We're going to get it done.
We got to get to that week. Well, that'll do it for 6 News at 6, but we'll see you back here for 6 News at 11. See you then.